So Lydia is my sister-in-law. So I've had the privilege of being able to use everything and really use it. So, I was pregnant, a year ago now. My son's 1. And it was really scary at the beginning because you get pregnant as a woman and you're like, what changes are my body going to go through? And I had this huge bump and I was like, oh gosh, I'm never going to come back from this. This is terrifying. And Lydia was like, it's going to be great. Don't worry about it. Here, use this belly oil. Use it all the time. And so I did, morning and night, use this belly oil. And your tummy gets itchy, your skin's stretching, but the belly oil was so soothing and just absolutely perfect on my skin. And, we didn't have a bathtub, so it was kind of hard to find that time to relax. But just having that time after your shower to use the belly oil, amazing. And so I had my son and the huge hulking baby, and I'm like, okay, I hope that belly oil worked. And, everything came back, it was all fine, and no stretch marks. Just perfect, absolutely amazing. So I really cannot recommend it to anybody more. It's just absolutely fantastic. And it took a little bit of stress away from being pregnant. I just wasn't worried about my skin. The other thing I really faced when I was pregnant, I was lucky not to have too much morning sickness or anything like that, but towards the end of my pregnancy, my legs would just dance. As soon as I got into bed, oh my God, I had the worst restless legs. I could not fall asleep at night. It was absolutely horrible. So again, I call up Lydia and I'm like, hey, you got anything for me? You got anything for these restless legs? And she sent me a box of Magnesium Spray. And I started using that on my calves and my thighs every night, just strips, and then my lower back as well, because it's good for your sore muscles, and that was really helping just with supporting this, bump. And as soon as I started using the magnesium spray regularly, restless legs went away. I could finally sleep, which was so important, particularly because I was about to have this screaming human in my life. And so those last few weeks of rest, uninterrupted rest, were just golden, very important.